しゃ。お、山さんお疲れ様です。お久しぶりです。何してる？いや、まだあんまりね、体調が良くないっていうのもあって、あんまり配信してなかったっていうのはありますね、正直。ほんと長引いてますよ。手術後。そういう話じゃなくてですか？あ、こっちじゃなくて、手術したのはあれですね、首ですね。首手術しました。そうです。頸椎ヘルニアですね。首の骨を削りましたよ。まあ後遺症じゃないですけど、なんかしびれは残ってますね。痛みは取れましたけど、しびれが残ってますね。そのゲーム。え、どういうこと？山さんがやってるってこと？マジか？どうしたんですか？Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile. He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer. True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Maicon's cross.
Yeah, but missed that.
And that has been clubbed away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
eフットボール面白いですよね。これまずい。あ、やべ。クロスプレーはしてね。まずい。点取られた。これはまずいね、マジで。
Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So a breakthrough already. And the through ball. Danger averted for now. Back into the middle. He's got away.
Ah, やべ。おお、ケンさん、お久しぶりです。お疲れ様です。初めから飯来たんでやめられる。ああ、なるほどね。ケンさんあんまりいい人やってないね。デトバだね。久々です、あれ。
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Robertson. Serves up across.
いやいやいやいや。いや、まだね、ほんと、指痛くてもまだゲームできるからね。いろいろやること多くて。たまに、あれですよね、なんだっけ、ライブ配信っていうか、生の顔出し配信じゃないけどやってますよね。やべ、マジか。最悪。怒られてる。
A momentary
そこ
lapse
からのが燃えるんだけ
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
いけ、マジか。
Oh, what has happened here?
最悪だ。
Yeah, the man we've all come to watch. That pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
さあ、ここからだな。
Good ball, good take. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Maicon.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Japan are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot.
ファール。
Eyes on the referee. It's a
これはファー
penalty.
ルでしょ。
Borussia Dortmund presented with a
3分の
golden
1。
opportunity here. Now, power or placement?
勝負するか。右だな。
And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nakamura. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Nakamura.
これ以上はダメよ。これ以上はダメよ。
Played towards the front line. Now, what about a counter-attack?
はい
Nedved.
頼む。
Maicon. Oh, well played, well played.
もったいな。
Quality ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's been played
いや、スピー
through.
ド負けてる。
Oh, look at the space here. Maicon made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
おせなさんです。せなさん、最近、あれだね。イフトまたやってますね。
Vieira
もう俺より全然うまいでしょ。
looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. And now the breakaway.
いや、この間のネトベドやっぱ取っとくべきだったな。あれ強かったな。
And it's Maicon. Maicon.
2 added minutes has been
And the
indicated.
shots!
危ね。
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. And Hullet!
マジか。
Well, he got wood because he was under pressure.
He has found a way through. The ball goes in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
負けとる
half-time.
わい。
That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Security staff for each block.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They
That
need
is go,
to
Kana.
go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nakamura. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Yeah,
So good from him.
Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
いやー、ミスったー。
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Michael. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nakamura. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Maicon. Pass is just off target.
いや、まずい。
Nakamura! They just took too long getting forward.
Nakamura simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kakitani. He's had it taken off him. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe.
いや、マジか。
And it's come to nothing. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, Red, nice interception. Yaya Toure. And it's Lam. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Maicon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pele. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's in a good position here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Japan, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Kakitani. Number 4, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the
Knocks it
field,
out wide.
number 5, Mason
Nice
Greenwood.
touch.
Number
Lam plays it in.
Giroud.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Mbappe. Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Greenwood. Great ball, and he's in here.
Giroud really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. Greenwood. And it's Maicon. And it's Giroud. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yaya Toure tries to pass it through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Cross goes in there. Crossed in once more.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Maicon picks it up out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played back in. And it's been given away. Giroud! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. The action has already started. Suarez reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind.
Tries a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fernandes. That is a great pick out. Mbappe looking sharp there. And he's gone direct here. That's good vision. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's on the finish! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cruzeiro are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely worked. Rijkaard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Could be danger here. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. First quarter of an hour gone. Lam. Now, can they get him away? Pele. And he's had a chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Mendes. He's being urged to shoot. Pele. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Oh, good take in a good area. Nicked it back promptly.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running off. Can he finish? Van Dijk. And Tomori. Rijkaard. And Tomori. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rodri. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, he's played it in. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, no, this does not look good. And he's heaved it away. Pele. Looking for the run. Oh, good ball. Chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of...
He's Luis Suarez! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. That's an imaginative pass. And he's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Pele! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maicon goes short. And this is Luis Suarez. Corner number 2 then. Icon plays it short. Turns and goes back. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rodri receives it in a good position here. And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Pele. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Lahm plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Tomori. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Luis Suarez! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Lahm with the short one. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Fernandes. Tomori. And it's Messi. And it's Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Michael. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Tomori. And it's Mendes. Mbappe. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Michael. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Azar. Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. Michael. Tomori proves too strong. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! He has done it! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. chips it through. Tomori cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. It's Van Dijk. Out of play for a throw. Tries to play it through. That is good strength. Lam could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Messi going full tilt down the left. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries to pass it through. Now he's got space here. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. And the shot's on here. Tomori. Nuno Mendes. And it's with the keeper. Donnarumma.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add according to the board. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan e Borussia Dortmund.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast
As a left
終わっ
back,
ちゃう
of
だす。
course.
Yeah, and when you think about left back,
Arigato.
usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Now it's Haaland. Bale.
いくらか回線良くなったな。
That's good play. Bale puts the ball in.
エペ、あれから3回ぐらい止まったもん
He's
な。
gonna be disappointed with that.
もうダメだと思っ
Right
て。
card. Bellingham touches it back.
And now they've got a chance
エ
to
ペがあんま
start
良くない
again.
のか
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's away. It's a foul. It could be a penalty.
ありが
Borussia
と
Dortmund presented
あり
with
がとね。
a golden opportunity here. So
お、
the
いけか。
most significant moment of the
ど
game.
真ん中や。
And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. Now it's Bale.
ハーランドか。
Deep cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And he's forced to go back. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he
Yeah,
get
that's it.
there?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that
Well,
are
Maze-
up top, Peter.
It's Bale! Yaya Toure. Haaland.
いやー、出せ。前出せ。
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. Bale cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Back into the middle. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he whips it across. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dumfries really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and
あ、
move
ベル
on.
強そうだよな、あのベルな。
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yaya Toure. Maicon. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Played back in. Bale. That's not the cross he had in mind. Looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maicon. What a throw in. Nicely weighted ball. Flashes it across. Van der Ven gets it away. Donnarumma. Yaya Toure.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
And
di
it's
recupero.
Maicon. Nedved.
いやー、マジか。
Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Ricordiamo a tutti
Oh,
i
what a
tifosi
terrific
che
45
questi
minutes,
fine
all triggered by a
settimana
helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il
And the second half
numero
gets
10.
underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. Tries to play it through. Maicon. Looking for options for movement. Luis Suarez goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Nedved. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nedved. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 14.
Araujo very much a man of this moment.
Lasciano il
Shifted
campo
it to
per
the flank.
il numero 19.
Good work on the right flank here.
Il numero 3. Attenzione, un cambio.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Maldini. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now the cross. Oh, that was vital. And it's Vieira. Vieira. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Spread it left. Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vieira. And here's Isak. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Time and again they are repelled. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Matheus Cunha's cross. Now it's Mbappe. Borussia Dortmund can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Rodri. Played into space. Floated through. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Vieira.
Ci sarà un
Thuram.
minuto di recupero.
Looking to go deep. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
El Barcelona y el Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Borussia Dortmund come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Pedri. That's a super give and go. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Rudiger. Weiner! Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Probing pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Iniesta. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dink through. Now there's a fine ball. Pele! Good strike, quite an alarm. Vieira gets over and intercepts. So it is still 0-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Pullet. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Iniesta. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Lahm delivers. Shot a goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Yaya Toure. Pele. Dani Olmo. And it's Weiner. 30 minutes gone. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Very nicely done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another...
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Icon. Now, he's got space here. Now, that's well seen too. Luis Suarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That has ended up in no man's land. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. Now Yaya Toure aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the whistle for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
En las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's come to nothing. Eto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bina. Van Dijk. Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That pass has been well intercepted. He has found a way through. And this is Hullet. And the shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Modric. Played out wide, and he's intervened well there. Almost an hour gone. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por...
He's in space and looking for options. That's an excellent interception. No, again there's no way through. Pepe. Maicon is onto it in a flash. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Now the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Weiner. Borussia Dortmund are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Modric. That has not gone well. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very... Great chance! And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers with wit. Couldn't squeeze it. Shoots! It's there! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. Van Dijk. Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Ball's played through. Pedri. And it's Sneijder. Passing is crisp and sharp. Modric. To Eto'o. And he's had it nicked away. And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass.
よし、じゃあ皆さんありがとうございました。またよろしくお願いいたします。